told me to do a reaction video, so for me, I'm here, but I don't know what else you want from me. Like, you want me to go to Dunkin' Donuts, get you a latte or something? I mean, like, what are you looking at me like that for? Why are you staring at me? Anyway, I'm here now. I know you've been waiting. DJ Academics, 6ix9ine's former booking agency, wants $860K of his 1.5 mil bank account balance frozen and refunded. Bruh, they are after 6ix9ine heavy. This dude is locked up and everything, yo. I don't want to say too much on the backstory or the rundown, because just thinking about, you know, his situation, it's frightening. I gotta be real with y'all. Like, not even trying to be funny, not even trying to seem like some scaredy cat or whatever, but his story is extremely frightening. I gotta be real. I would never wish that on anybody. Before we get started, I love each and every one of y'all. Stay blessed. Keep it real, Illuminati, at all times. Let's get into it.
Check it out now. It's very crazy to me, man, that this web of lies, deceit, I mean, these goddamn breadcrumbs of crime and other violent things that may have happened was really, if we all just simplify everything, for the pursuit of money. Okay? Whether it was gang members co-signing a rapper and saying he's down to the point that they get fired, then they might want to kill him, to that person, that same rapper who basically admits in court, yo, listen, man, fuck that, I ain't with this shit. I really just use it to portray a certain type of image to kind of get big. It was all for the pursuit of money. Now we get to find out in court after, listen, man, bank accounts gonna get read out because you want people to get free on bail. Get to find out Tekashi 6ix9ine has $1.7 million in his bank account. Now, I hear a lot of people say, yo, that's not a lot. Number one, what do you have in your bank account? Second of all, to be honest, for a rapper, and let me give you a little insight. Tekashi probably has never got paid for music yet. If you don't know how music payment goes, like his first album, which came out like, what was it, like 6 months ago, he hasn't gotten payment yet. He's about to get paid for that. And the other singles that came out doing well, went platinum, did this, he's not getting paid for it for a while. The way how publishing works and even royalties, it takes a while for all that shit to come back. So a lot of the money you were probably seeing in his bank account, that 1.7 came from shows, maybe upfront advances, or maybe, you know, like he did sign a publishing deal and you get certain amount of money up front. Now he's spending money on a lot of things, buying his mama a crib, he's buying jewelry, he's spending money all over the place, going to Gucci, dropping 50
So
grand,
according to the attorney, he admits that the gangster image is just for entertainment.
So for the fact that he has 1.7
and he only has 1.7 mil.
Now a lot more will come in.
I'm not trying to say it like it's little money, because that's a lot.
But again, what's in his account now?
I'm just trying to make sure I got it right.
Now, if you think that's all good and well, if you're not even considering about taxes, because keep it real, he's made all that money within the last calendar year, and yes, taxes want 45% of that, okay? And maybe his business manager probably saved that amount to say, you know what, we won't even let him have that, we'll just save this for the IRS. Let's keep in mind the other people who gave him money. Now, I said all that to say, I gotta explain money to people who have never really had that much. Because now, the new thing is everybody's going at the money. How do you cripple a criminal organization? You get at the money. You get at the money, you get at the head. They got 6ix9ine locked up. Now you got to get that money, stop that it doesn't.
Look at 6ix9ine,
that's number
bro.
one. They want to freeze all his accounts that he can't some way underneath the fucking radar siphon money to the other co-defendants to either shut up or to take a deal that he could get out or keep funding their legal defense that this case could prolong. They gotta freeze the money. Second of all, they're looking at the money like this. We don't know if all the money is legit, because if we're claiming they did crime, maybe some crime they did, robberies, this, that, and third, is some of the money that's in that account. Selling drugs, maybe that's an account. Now, do I really think that? Nah, not at all. I think that was really just music money, right? But
probably.
The feds, they have more of a reason to go to a judge and say, let's freeze all this shit that he can't use for legal fees. We got him crippled after that. Now, perhaps his lawyer's going to say, yo, we need that money to fucking fund his defense, and third, and that's a reasonable argument, but other people as well are looking at that money. MTA Booking, and remember we did a whole story on them. They say, yo, this nigga 6ix9ine basically don't understand business. We gave him upfront money for some shows he ain't do. He said he fired everybody, including us. They as well, before the shit goes down with the feds, they're filing motions to have his bank account, or at least the money that they advanced him. They want that big payment they're claiming is $860,000. They want that frozen. They say that money belongs to us. That money he really did not own. That money should go back to us before y'all start looking at his bank account as his money. Not every dollar in his account was his money. We advanced him for shit he never did. So we're going to sue him for the money we advanced him because he didn't do a show or he didn't do the tour. So we want that back. So, again, we're at the point where finances are coming into question. You have MTA Booking saying,
and he locked up for racketeering
of that 1.7. That's ours. Do not give it to the feds. Don't freeze it. Return it back to us. They're filing motions in court right now. The feds as well as saying, okay, we don't know what you're talking about, but all of this money that he has, we are looking at this as what has been funding the criminal organization, and as well as money that probably came in that was dirty money that is now being cleaned through the rap career. Money laundering. So again, while we watch this case unfold, you have to watch the money. Gotta watch the money. The money's gonna tell you how the feds is looking at it, how capable 6ix9ine could put up a feasible defense, and how long this shit will last. The money. Again, we also found out Shotty supposedly had $60,000 in the bank and maybe had a lot of money in the streets or wherever you call it. But that $60,000 about to get frozen too. Everybody's going to get frozen. That is going to hinder.
Pray for 6ix9ine, man.
A very strong legal defense.
Seriously, because he's really going through something serious and dangerous,
you know what
yo.
I'm going to tell you? Man, I ain't about to still draft up these goddamn motions and still go to war with you if you can't pay it. And sometimes, you know, if you're the rapper in the group, they know once you get out, if they get you off, you'll be able to afford a lot of shit because, to be honest, you're going to get paid handsomely if you beat the case. But for everybody else, and they're like, well, he don't fuck with you, meaning the rapper, how the hell you going to pay us back? They're going to start telling them, bro, you ran out of money, you can't even pay me no more. Take a plea. It's very interesting as this whole thing goes along. You have to follow the money trail. The money trail will,
like I said, man,
a lot about this.
Don't do nothing stupid.
Case, also the state of where the feds are focusing on. Okay? Get in the comment box, make sure you guys like and subscribe. MTA Bookings, they want their $820,000 or $860,000 actually before anything else proceeds. Get in the comment box, academics. You guys got to subscribe if you want the latest news. This whole case.
Listen, what Daniel Hernandez is going through, bruh, it is dangerous, man. Like, I want to take this moment for raw talk. I don't want to judge the negative aspects of Tekashi 6ix9ine, but I do want to say that what he's going through, I would never wish that on anybody, regardless who it is. But he's dealing with something extremely serious, and it's just something that you don't want to ever put yourself in a position of falling short for, or you don't want nobody in your circle to fall short for. You don't, like, something like this is the quickest way for either a career decline or a major setback in life. I'm not trying to sit here and be one of those motivational speakers. I'm not trying to be one of those heroes that say something on the podium. I'm just telling you from what I know about stuff like this, from studying. Things like this are extremely dangerous, man. There's people that are gunning for him. There are people that are looking over his case. They're going to use everything that he's going through against him by the time he either gets out or the case is over and he's still locked up. Whatever happens, whatever the judge decides, they're going to use against him because of this specific situation right here. Because he started off goofball and he was trolling people in Chirac. He was trolling people in LA. All this goofball crap that he's been doing. And I'm not trying to sit here and negatively talk about him. But I'm just going by everything from the beginning all the way to here. He did start off goofball. That's not me trying to insult him. That's just me being extremely honest. He started off a goofball. And now karma is settling in because he thought nothing could happen to him. He kept going on about people can't test his gangster. He dared people to test his gangster. He's untouchable. Nobody could touch him. He the king of New York. He king of the world. He king of Europe. Look where you at, though. You know what I mean? You got to watch your words, and you got to watch carefully more of your actions, too, because everything circles back to you at the end of the day. The wheel is going to continue to turn. You just got to be able to understand that the world revolves beyond your control, and you're not God, okay? So you got to understand when it's time for you to take a step back, and then when it's time for you to take a step up the ladder. Y'all subscribe to DJ Academics. Link in the description along with the original video. Pray for 6ix9ine. I know some of y'all don't like him. I know there are things that he does questionably that gets on your nerves, but this isn't something that people should go through. Seriously. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Crap. Link in the description along with the original video. I'm starting it back because I coughed. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed this reaction. Comment below what you thought about this reaction. Man, 6ix9ine getting a lot of problems stacked up on the table. Deuces.